Welcome everyone to Seeing Crime. I'm Zelda Kelly. Yesterday, July 13th, was an assassination attempt on President Donald J. Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. We're going to do a tarot and oracle deep dive today. We're going to find out exactly what is lurking behind the scenes in this. Incidentally, my family, my father's family, is from Butler, Pennsylvania. Beautiful farmlands, and this just kind of hits home for a lot of reasons. So we're going to start laying our foundation today with, of course, our friend the Kipper deck. We have the Influence of the Angels tarot. We have the Piotnik, and of course our friend the Hidden deck. Now we also have the dice. And here we are. Okay, so now we're going to put these to the side, and we're just going to lay out here, just get started, and see what we can come up with first. Laying a foundation is always good when I'm reading events and for people with many people around them, as in true crime court cases. Individually, not so much. We lay a foundation for their life, what we see in the future, but this gives us an idea of what the players are and what they're up to. All right, here we are. Hoping I don't get a lot of glare today, so we're going to try to avoid that by spreading out the cards a little lower than usual. Okay, here we go. The cards are anxious. There's a lot of energy coming out today. A false person. Wow. We certainly know that. We're going to lay that down here to avoid, because maybe if I lay that up here, it'll be, yeah, it's too glary, if that is a word. Okay. So we're asking angels, guides, spirits for another card. Laying the foundation, a mature man. That is President Trump. So a false person around President Trump, we know this. The main male, I believe that is also present. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Before we start, this card keeps wanting to come out. A great fortune. That does not surprise me. It does not surprise me. All right, so we're going to now pull out the tarot. And incidentally, I didn't do this before, but I should have done it. And I apologize for that. President Trump was born June 14th, and he is a Gemini. I want to tell you a little bit more about this Gemini card, since we are talking about a particular Gemini person today that is very important to this country, and for many reasons. Look, whether you like him or not, this type of event is unconscionable. It's evil, and it should not be even celebrated at all. This card, being the Gemini, is kind of funny because every tarot card is assigned a musical note, a color. There's different things like that. If you want to learn that, I've got a playlist. It's called The Great 78, where I'm going through each tarot card and giving you real depth information about each card. But with this particular card, the color associated with this is orange. Now, I have to smile when I'm saying that, because isn't his nickname the Orange Man? And so that really does resonate. He's a Gemini. Like I said, it's the twins. And you see the fire behind this gentleman represents all 12 zodiac signs, and this snake represents the Garden of Eden. But with his mountain always is a mountain of information, or a mountain that needs to be climbed in order to connect the two. This angel is an all-seeing angel and represents the divine I think there was a divine I know there was a divine intervention yesterday during this, and it happened at 6:13 p.m. yesterday, Eastern. We're going to put this card to the side. I thought you would like that. All right. So now we are going to reach for this Influence of the Angels Tarot. It's quite a beautiful deck. But I believe since we do have some divine we had some cards fly out. Let me grab those. Give me just a second, my friends. I'm not going to cut off the feed because I don't believe that this is... Okay, so here are the cards that fell out. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Now, when this happens, and it comes out, here's the rest of them. Okay. We're just going to stop right there, and then we're going to get a confirmation card. When cards like this fall to the floor, it definitely means that there is an energy that needs to be heard. There's information that needs to come out. And believe me, when a group falls like this, and I knew the cards were anxious today. There's a lot of energy in the cards, so let's get started. Seven of Cups. You see the different cups. And you see there's, just thinking about them, thoughts about them. But I'm going to say what I feel this represents. And that is there's a lot of speculation today about who, about what, and about why. There's a lot of different ideas and information that is out there floating around. So be careful because, sometimes people like to just spread things that are not really true. So dig deep, dive deep. And this card means look for the facts. Look at each one of these. You see the little angel there. Look at each one of these to get the facts. That's exactly what is happening. Three of Swords. This was a heartbreaking, definite event that happened. Many of us saw it live as it was happening. Definitely heartbreaking. And I'm going to tell you, I do not think that that was the first time. It was, I think, only the first time that we have heard about an attempt or that we have seen something. And we're going to get back to that. Knight of Wands. President Trump is being guided. This Knight of Wands, you see the horse is just rearing up, ready to go. And so is President Trump. But you see this angel here, divine guidance. Pardon me, divine guidance. Just this fiery energy of getting ready to go. Now, President Trump is an air sign. Gemini is an airy element. And very intelligent, you Geminis that are out there. But this Knight of Wands wants to put things in a perspective that he just keeps going. And we saw that with that fist and with the words fight, fight, fight. The RNC today is today. The convention is today. Of course he's going to be there. Of course he is. He's going to keep going. He's going to show everybody that it takes a lot more than that. It's just uncanny. The Six of Swords means that he's going to put all this behind and he's going to go forward. He's going to look. You see how they're looking toward the future with the angel guiding. Let me see if I can get that to focus. The angel guiding forward. And there's always one in the crowd that just wants to sit and think of the negative, concentrate on what's not happening instead of what is happening. Wants to put a division between the good and thinking good. Always wants to, throw a wrench in the gear. But that's President Trump moving on, getting ready. preparing for the next steps. The Ace of Pentacles, a benevolent time, and also this is a summer timing card. This, I'm going to say now, and look at this. What, don't you just love these cards? I mean, there are several in here I could just frame and be happy with. We're gonna put this picture together. The Star card, which is an Aquarius, and no, this is not you know who. She always comes up. But this card means hope, benevolence, meditation, prayer, looking to the future. It is a balance card, making sure that there is balance in all areas. And then we have the Empress. Look at how beautiful she is. Little bunny there. Aw. This Empress tells us that he's ready for the future. There's a brand new beginning. And she's sitting in an outdoors where it's just comfortable and lush and laid back. She's the counterpart to the Emperor. This Empress takes things in stride, however, makes sure that things are putting in place. It does not surprise me. I want to continue out laying the foundation, and then we're going to talk about some things. Now we have the Piotnik deck. Pardon me. I've got allergies. I know you know how that is. Okay. Piotnik deck. The Piotnik deck. Here we go. Okay, sorry. I had another card in there. Sorry. Okay. Piotnik. Here we are. First card. Of course. This was something that knocked him off his feet. And for his age, to get up like that, amazing. An enemy, well, of course. A message. Yeah, they were sending a message, all right. There is a lot of hope now for the future. And I think in the coming days, you're going to hear about President Trump and the hope. Constancy, which means consistency, the all-seeing eye. And some money, definitely. I'm going to lay out two more. Merriment. And the Lover. Well, I think that is President Trump right there, being representative of the Lover's card. Okay, here's what I'm getting from all of this. They know all the facts, but they're not going to tell everybody. Yes, there were some fumblings yesterday from different agencies, but there's something more behind this. Now, I think there was a great fortune offered for a successful attempt. That's President Trump. That is the main male behind this, who was offered a great fortune for it to be successful. Now, I can't name who it is, but I will tell you that I did not like the remark on July 8th that was made by the person who is currently sitting in that seat that said that Mr. Trump had to have a bullseye on him. I think that's what it was. There was a bullseye on Mr. Trump. Something I'm loosely quoting that. So that's what was said. It failed, obviously. That was a message, pardon me, to President Trump. And I believe the message is that there's going to be one more attempt between now and the election. Now, if we have an election. I guess that's a different episode. Because I say that because I'm just not so sure we're going to have an election like we think. And I think that that is going to be something that they want to step in. They want to keep from I mean, they know. They know. This made the presidency. All of the court, I'm going to say those court charges it's just all falling apart. So this was the next phase. So my friend, there's going to be one more something. Try to be a disaster, which will also fail. Just so you know that. This is President Trump, but this is the person behind it, who is a false person who has been offered some money. Now, I'm going to tell you, I want you to look at things. I want you to recognize the unrecognizable. Everyone is pointing you to look in one direction. And this is your invitation to start looking in another. You know, there's a lot of emphasis on this person who was the person there. Okay? I'm going to say that. You know who he is. I have to be careful. He was in a BlackRock commercial. Why? You know, there's a lot of things. Do I think that he was put up to this? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's what I'm saying, my friends. Look at all of these facts. Don't just get swayed in one direction. Look, because you're always going to see that there's something else looking in a different way. And that's why you have to be very cautious, very careful, and don't fear whatever you do, because he has a divine eye on him. That was a divine intervention yesterday. Just a hair. And in 7/10 of a second, it could have been all over. And we would have seen it live. Reminds me of JFK. And yes, I remember that too, but I was very, very young. Let's get out the hidden deck now. We want to get some information. Here we are. First card. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, this doesn't surprise me a bit. These cards together represent hurt, calamity, working things out, a false person. So it does look like there is a female who is also involved with making these types of arrangements with the male that was offered money to have this done, who is also an air sign, I believe. Maybe not. They knew this was a gamble. Whoever was behind all this person just didn't arbitrarily pick up his equipment that day, yesterday, and decide he was just going to go out there. I do believe that there are people from the inside that know exactly what happened. There was too much hesitation. There is hurt and doubt, but this card invites us to wait and see, because there's more coming. There's more coming out about what has happened. There's more coming out about who else may be behind this. I can think of a few people. I'm just not going to say it. I think you know of them too. They know this is a gamble because every time they try to orchestrate something, it backfires. The plan backfires. This is a crazy time where there's going to be so many secrets we probably won't know what the entire truth is. We will know some, but we won't know the entirety of this. So was this a divine intervention? Yes. Were there people behind this that we know are household names? Absolutely, unequivocally, yes. That's what this card means. This is the yes card. This is the manifestation card. This is the card that tells us, yes, we are on the right track, equal to the Nine of Cups in the tarot. Is there hope for us and our nation? Absolutely, absolutely. Our ship is about to come in. I'm going to draw one more of the Kipper before we say goodbye. But I'm going to also tell you to be mindful, be watchful. High honor, absolutely. There is a high honor behind this number 25 for President Trump. This toil and labor that he is going through will definitely, I'm going to say, I am predicting that he will win the election. As things goes on the way they are right now, I believe that he will win the election. You're going to see astrologers. You're going to see all these other people predicting, oh no, he's not going to win. The planets are not aligned. Bull. It takes divine intervention, can supersede any planetary alignment and any card reading. I'll just say that as well. So, will we hear more? Yes. Will there be more attempts? One more that we will know of. Oh, wow. Would you look at this? Okay, so the number 18 comes up. We will know within the next 18 days more information. We will see. And this is interesting here because the number associated with the Gemini card, the Lover's card, is the number 7. Now, you're going to say, no, Zelda, that's a number 6. I'm going to say this. The Fool is the first card in the beginning, and it starts out with the number 0. It is considered a null. It's like you're back to basics. You're starting your journey. This would technically be the 7th card, although because of that null, it is the 6th card. But the number associated with the Gemini, who is President Trump, is number 7, and that is a divine number. So we can put this all together, my darlings. Is he guided and directed? Yes. Will the ship come in? Look, we can't make these things up. Is there hope? Absolutely. Will he continue to have this divine guidance and divine intervention? Without a doubt, 1000%. So, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I do believe that we need to be watchmen. We need to be careful of what information we absorb. I do believe, based on some of these cards now, I do believe that there will be some distractions. I'm going to say that before the election. Hang in there. Be watchmen. Be wise. Be well, and especially be safe. And I will be seeing you again on the next Seeing Crime. And we're going to stay vigilant on all of this. Don't miss the RNC today. And you're going to see him with uproarious welcome. And believe me, he's going to be around for a while. Stay tuned, because YouTube thinks that you need to see this particular video. And you know what? I do too. Thanks for being here. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love reading your comments. Tell me what you think of this, because I think at this point, we just need to wait and see. Don't doubt We have all the facts. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.